Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Elliot Stevenson. I'm going to be presenting the Prince Hall story to you. Prince Hall, our founder, was a great American. He was the first Grand Master associated with our first Grand Lodge and its expansion. His name is carried and borne by Masonic organizations throughout the United States. We in America celebrated in 1976 the 200th anniversary of our Declaration of Independence. 1976 was also the 201st anniversary of Prince Hall Masonry in the United States. Little is known about the circumstances of Prince Hall's birth and early childhood. In Barbados, West Indies, where it is rumored he was born, baptismal church records were examined without a find of the name Prince Hall. The first official record that we have of Prince Hall is a manumission paper found in the Boston Athenaeum. The William Hall family of Boston, Massachusetts filed this document in 1770. Manumission papers were utilized at that time to free slaves. This document states, in part, that Prince Hall lived with and served the William Hall family for 21 years and received his release from the bonds of slavery on the 9th day of April, 1770. The marriage records for Prince Hall reveal that he was married on November 2nd, 1763, to Miss Sarah Ritchie of Boston, Massachusetts. 6 years later, Sarah passed away. Prince Hall married again on August 22nd, 1770 to Miss Flora Gibbs of Gloucester, Massachusetts. Prince Hall was a diligent man, conducting his business as a leather dresser and caterer at the sign of the Golden Fleece on Water Street in the city of Boston, hiring large numbers of free black men as needed for his catering affairs. The Golden Fleece was not a tavern as believed by some, but rather a place where Prince Hall had a shop and subsequently a meeting place for African Lodge No. 1. A significant event occurred in Masonry on March 6, 1775. On this date, Prince Hall and 14 other free black men obtained the degrees of Freemasonry in Lodge No. 441, a military lodge working under the Grand Lodge of Ireland and attached to one of the regiments in the British Army under the command of General Gage. Lodge No. 441 eventually moved to New York State. The relocation of the lodge did not leave our black brethren without covering, because the worship master, Brother J.B. Batt, had left them with what was known during that period as a permit, which at this time would be termed a dispensation. This permit gave them the right to observe St. John's Day and to bury their dead. This permit was legal and regular, having been issued in accordance with the custom and usage of the period. However, it did not give our black brethren authority to initiate other persons into the fraternity. Prince Hall enlisted into the Army and served in the American Revolution in the 2nd and 6th Regiments of Massachusetts with steadiness and valor. It was said that Prince Hall was not only a good soldier, but he was also a statesman. As the years passed and with the war ending in 1783, Prince Hall saw the need for Masonic recognition and on March 2nd, 1784, unsuccessfully petitioned the Grand Lodge of England for a Warren Charter. This letter of request was signed only by Prince Hall and was probably not considered a sufficient application on behalf of the Lodge. A second letter was sent by Prince Hall dated June 30th, 1784, signed by Prince Hall as Master of African Lodge No. 1, attested by Cato Underwood, Secretary. Fees sent but not received were the apparent reason for England's failure to send the charter, though it had been prepared and issued under the date of September 29th, 1784. 3 years later, Prince Hall made a third request for a charter, selecting as his messenger Captain James Scott, brother-in-law of Governor John Hancock of Massachusetts, a signer of the Declaration of Independence. Captain Scott delivered the letter and the fees to the Grand Lodge of England, successfully returning the 3-year-old Warren Charter under the denomination of African Lodge No. 459 to Prince Hall on April 29, 1784. Prince Hall acknowledged to the Grand Lodge of England that he received the coveted Warren Charter. African Lodge No. 459 was constituted on May 6, 1787 at the Golden Fleece on Water Street in Boston, Massachusetts, with Prince Hall as worship master. Charter No. 459 is in the possession of the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge Free and Accepted Masons of Massachusetts and is kept under lock and key. Charter No. 459, Historical Treasure, is believed to be the only extant original 18th century charter issued to any American lodge by the Grand Lodge of England. This document is of historical importance to Prince Hall Masons. African Grand Lodge was organized in Boston, Massachusetts in 1791 by an assembly of the craft with Prince Hall as his first Grand Master. Prince Hall passed into the great unknown in Boston on December 4th, 1807. At the assembly of the craft in 1808, the name African Grand Lodge was changed to Prince Hall Grand Lodge, free and accepted Masons of Massachusetts. The Deputy Grand Master, Brother Nero Prince, became his Grand Master. With growth and expansion, Prince Hall Masonry moves south and west. It takes 3 or more lodges to form a Grand Lodge. Hannibal Lodge No. 1 of San Francisco, Philomathian Lodge No. 2 of Sacramento, and Victoria Lodge No. 3 of San Francisco are the 3 lodges which formed our great Grand Lodge. Hence, the 9th Grand Lodge was organized in California. It was founded in San Francisco on Tuesday, June 19, 1855, under the title of Grand Lodge, Free, Ancient, and Accepted York Masons. Later, it was titled Southern Grand Lodge. We now bear the most distinguished title of the most worshipful Prince Hall Grand Lodge, Free and Accepted Masons of the state of California, Incorporated. So, ladies and gentlemen, so concludes the story of the Prince Hall, our great founder, and thank you for allowing me to present this to you today.